Hi, this is Chase. I'm here with Fender at NAMM 2018, and I wanted to introduce you to the new line of effects pedals that we have coming. We've got the level set buffer, the Benz compressor, the Santa Ana overdrive, the pugilist distortion, mirror image delay, and the marine layer reverb. All of these pedals are original designs. They're not copies or clones of anything that's out there already, and they were all designed in-house by our team of engineers. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how they sound. So the level set buffer is a buffer that helps basically elevate your signal strength through a long chain of pedals or through a lot of cable. Oftentimes without a buffer you can get signal degradation and you lose some high-end content, and you can lose some clarity. So this helps you do that, and it also allows you to switch guitars with different pickup configurations and not have to alter any of the controls on pedals after that. So if you're going from something like a Strat with single coils to something with humbucking pickups, the humbucking pickups usually have a little bit more output and less high-end content, so you can roll the volume back and then boost the highs, so that way the information that the pedals down the chain see is pretty similar to what your Strat sounds like. It's not going to change the character of the pickups necessarily. They're going to inherently sound like the guitars that you want them to sound like, but it helps keep everything simplified down the chain. The Benz compressor is our way of offering you studio quality compression in a pedal format. You can blend in your dry signal to maintain some of the clarity of your natural pick attack while still increasing sustain or even dynamics with the compression here. The Santa Ana overdrive is a high voltage FET-based overdrive. It still takes 9-volt batteries or 9-volt power adapters, but internally we elevate that voltage to run the FETs on a much higher voltage than 9 volts, and that allows us to get an overdrive sound that's pretty similar to a tube amp. You can get some really good crunch and saturation, roll your volume back, and it'll clean up. It'll react with your dynamics. It's got an onboard boost that you can either use as a drive boost and add more saturation, or use as a level boost and just elevate the signal that you already have dialed in. The pugilist distortion runs on 2 independent gain channels with independent tone and gain controls for each side. You can blend them into one another or stack the B channel on top of the A channel for extra saturation. The mirror image delay has 3 different types of delay on board. It's a digital delay, but it also has analog and tape delay emulation on board. You can dial in any subtle or dramatic amount of modulation for each. You can add a dotted eighth note to your repeats with the flip of a switch, and then you have 2 variations for each of the modes of delay. So you can get a really murky, lo-fi analog delay sound, or a really short digital delay that's a doubler. The marine layer reverb also has 3 different reverb types and 2 variations per reverb. You have your classic hall and room sounds, and then under our special reverb, you have a modulated cathedral and a shimmer reverb. So all the pedals are packed with player-friendly features. The LED backlit knobs you can turn on or off depending on where you are. So if you're on a dark stage, you can keep them illuminated so that way you see where your settings are. If you're at home practicing, you don't necessarily need the extra assistance, you can turn them off. You have your Fender amp jewel LED, so you know that it's a Fender product. They're built of lightweight but really durable anodized aluminum. And then my favorite feature on these are the magnetic latching battery doors, so you can change batteries on the fly and not have to unscrew anything or take the pedal apart to access the battery compartment.